right. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, everybody. Take these off. We are doing it without the microphone today. Welcome, everybody, once again to the Beatzilla PDX official show. I am your host, Beatzilla PDX officially. Right. While everybody is coming in, please like and share. Please like and share. All right, how is everyone doing on this midweek? Got some things to talk about. All right, so as everyone is coming in, if you have not already subscribed to this platform, please do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and every time I upload or either go live, you should be notified, hopefully. But YouTube is shadow banning this platform as well as many others from Black content creators. So we got to do what we got to do. So the more you like and share helps the algorithm, helps draw traffic here, and helps this thing move on. All right, so let's see who we got. Let's see. One Who Cares, welcome. Viewer One, my moderator, Silent D, Kathy B, Black Love 17, Judah Queen, Oyela Arquette, Desmond Works, Tanya Zion, Pensy Lola, y'all bless. All right. All right. Who else we got in here? I just saw another name pop up in here. Pacing T. Welcome. Uh-oh. Right there. No. Okay. Pacing T. Welcome. All right. So hopefully everybody's doing well. We have some things to discuss, but first, I guess I'll address something that I wanted to address last week on last week's broadcast. Actually, a couple things I did. One of the things it kind of worked out that I didn't because it ties into today's broadcast in all actuality. So funny how things work out that way. So let's see here. Let me get this in
there. Where do you stand? You said last week that this report about migrant families at the border getting payments was garbage.
No, I didn't say that. Let's get it straight. You said everybody coming across the border gets $500,000, $450,000.
So the number was what you had a problem.
The number I was referring to.
Okay.
Now here's the thing.
Sure.
If in fact, because of the outrageous behavior of the last administration, you coming across the border, whether it was legal or illegal, and you lost your child, you lost your child, it's gone, you deserve some kind of compensation, no matter what the circumstance. What that will be, I have no idea. I have no idea.
But you're saying the DOJ.
Oh, Lord. So anyway, listening to the stories and the lies and the way that people lie is all plays into today's theme. So I wanted to make sure I played that because I forgot Friday on the weekly wrap up, but that is something that took place, as well as this headline here from about 5 days ago. Come on now. And this is from the New York Post. It says, White House says calling venom policy mandate is misinformation. So calling it mandate is misinformation. I believe that's how it's supposed to read. Let me get rid of that real quick. So this is an article from the New York Post. You know what? I can actually bring it up here. All right. Hopefully the screen isn't in the way, but it helps me so much more. You know, us old folks and everything. Pincioli said, "These devils over with." Absolutely, absolutely. You know, something I noticed that took place last week. Let me get rid of this too. Is I noticed something was trending last Thursday. Of course, we went into the new moon. Um, I guess technically Wednesday. So we were on about a 3-day new moon cycle uh, from Wednesday to Friday. Well, there's a few things that happen. Let me see. First thing, let me get these videos. Because as y'all know, we've had some serious, serious issues about this Travis Scott concert and the AstroWorld Festival. So I wanted to know. I had some things hit me in a certain way. So I wanted to know, was there a deeper meaning behind everything that I was seeing? And of course it is. Now, one thing that's funny is you already have people coming out talking about conspiracies. And so my news on this tablet isn't going to work. All right. Let's see. So I was noticing a lot of politicians making videos celebrating. Oh, wait. Before I go any further, let me make sure this ain't it.
Calling these reports about the administration paying up to $450,000 to illegal immigrants who are separated from family members. Garbage. He says it's not going to happen. But the ACLU says that it is. So who is right?
Are you talking about the question you asked him yesterday?
Yes.
So, if it saves taxpayer dollars and puts the disastrous history of the previous administration's use of zero tolerance and family separation behind us, the president is perfectly comfortable with the Department of Justice settling with the individuals and families who are currently in litigation with the U.S. government. DOJ can obviously speak more to that process. The president what he was reacting to was the dollar figure that was mentioned, that you mentioned to him yesterday. As press accounts to date indicate, there's been press accounts on this, DOJ made clear to the plaintiffs that the reported figures are higher than anywhere that a settlement can land. Again, this is something that the Department of Justice can speak to. I do not have anything more to add to this.
But if he's not okay with $450,000, how much money is he okay giving these?
This is Peter, this is something that the Department of Justice is going to handle. I just laid out what he was thinking and how the process was moving forward. The DOJ will talk to the specifics of this.
So what changed then from yesterday? You're saying that he would be perfectly comfortable settling with these families who broke the law to come here, but yesterday he said that's not going to happen.
First of all, let's remember how we got here, how we got to a place where we're dealing with families being separated. This is coming from the last administration, cruel, inhuman,
no, they broke the law.
Immoral policies against just
the law.
People. It's separating children from their families, 18-month-olds, 2-year-olds, 5-year-olds from their families. That's how we got here, is because.
And that that started with Barack Obama. But we're not going to put any of that on him. All right, enough of this meh. This is not what I was looking for anyway. But to reinforce the first video of absolute horse crap, you know? Now, to go on. Thursday, there was something I was noticing. I was noticing something trending. And if y'all remember, my last broadcast had in the thumbnail, had a picture of Joe Biden and Jill Biden lighting candles. Well, the candles they were lighting was for something called Diwali, which is a Hindu. Actually, it's represented in a few different cultures and religions. Very ancient, some at that. Let me see. Let me get this. Okay. Let's see. So the first one I saw is this.
Everyone, I want to extend my warmest wishes for a happy Diwali to everyone celebrating the Festival of Lights here in the United States and around the world. This year, Diwali arrives with even deeper meaning. In the midst of a devastating pandemic, the holiday reminds us of our nation's most sacred values, our gratitude for the love of family and friends, our responsibility to lend a hand to those in need, and our strength to choose light over darkness, to seek knowledge and wisdom, and to be a source of goodness and grace. Let's remember to honor the light within one another. From our family to yours, I wish you a joyous Diwali.
All right. So coming from the White House. So that's, that's coming from the White House. Now, remember when we had Kwanzaa and she came out with me and my family have celebrated this? We knew she was lying about that. Because, no, her and her sister would have never celebrated Kwanzaa because that wasn't part of their culture. And she always talks about her mother made sure she was strong in the Indian culture. So, it's typical to see, it would be normal to see her giving this message for a Hindu holiday. But when I started seeing some other people, I said, well, this is interesting. There goes your AKA sister.
Here, sending my best wishes to everyone celebrating this year's Festival of Lights. And after the tough times we've all had, I hope that this Diwali and Bandi Chor Divas for our Sikh friends are truly special. Of course, this time of year is about getting together with family and friends, and when we think back to last November, there's no doubt we've come a long way. So I want once again to say a huge thank you to Britain's Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains for everything you have done to support the vulnerable and help keep people safe over the past 18 months. This year, the Wheel of Light is back up in Leicester, events are being held across the country, and as you look forward to the celebrations and to feasting, perhaps some delicious mithai.
I'm going to back up just real quick. Because y'all probably just didn't catch something he just said.
Being held across the country, and as you look forward to the celebrations and to feasting, perhaps some delicious mithai. We can
No, my bad. Not far enough. Let me go back here. Okay.
no doubt we've come a long way. So I want once again to say a huge thank you to Britain's Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains for everything you have done to support the vulnerable and help keep people safe over the past 18 months. This year, the Wheel of Light is back up in Leicester. Events are being held across the country, and as you look forward to the celebrations and to feasting, perhaps some delicious meat-eye.
Did y'all catch something he just said? I'm gonna go back to that because unlike my typical broadcast, I do a few subjects. This one here is a one subject broadcast, and we're going in. For those who are new, please excuse me. I have a cough drop in my mouth to keep my mouth hydrated because we have a lot to say. Circle of light. Let's just start with that thought. One could think what we just saw a few days ago. But you might want to even go back further. I remember a movie. Does anybody remember this movie? Does this look familiar to anyone? This is from a movie called Event Horizon. Look at that circle of lights. Notice the three rings. Yeah, that's an interesting circle of light. Look at that circle of light. So from Event Horizon to Friday, November 5th, 2021. I mean, maybe it's me because I know a lot of people are talking about conspiracy theorists and whatnot. Maybe. Thursday, we're talking about the circle of light being back up. And by Friday night, we were in full swing of celebrating the circle of light, weren't we? I mean, we are talking about the Festival of Lights, right? For Diwali or Deepwali, right? That's, from America to London. So this is representative of something they made sure they made a point to celebrate.
We can all reflect on the powerful message at the heart of this festival of good triumphing over evil, light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance. And of course, it's knowledge in the form of a vaccine that's allowing us to get on with our lives in the face of COVID. Of course, the pandemic isn't over yet, and I urge everyone to keep sticking to the guidance, wash your hands, keep fresh air flowing, consider using a face covering in crowded places where you're meeting people you don't normally meet, and get that booster jab as soon as you're called for it. But for now, I simply want to wish everyone in the UK and around the world, and particularly our friends in India who suffered so much earlier this year, a very happy Diwali. May your year be filled with light and joy and prosperity.
Okay. Now, is there a theme that you guys are hearing here? In the two videos that I've played so far, is there a theme that y'all have noticed thus far? You've heard a lot about light, right? And circle of light, correct? You know, I'm just saying. What do I know? Hey, these things completely could be coincidence. I'm not saying this is one thing or the other. I'm just noticing some of the things at play, and I'm just addressing those things. So, let me see. I got another one here of another politician. See, this, when I started seeing this, I'm like, wow, this is all across the board. Everybody's, I gotta pay homage. Telling you, when I see stuff like this, and again, I've always told y'all, this is not my spiritual channel. I wanted to make things practical and bring it down to a practical knowledge and practical use sense. However, sometimes some things are outside of our own hands. So, with that, we have to address what's in front of us, and so I am doing so. And without further ado, here's another. I believe this is the governor of New York right now.
Wish you all a very happy Diwali. On this auspicious day, we celebrate the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, knowledge over ignorance. Over the past couple of years, we've all been through so much. We've lived through history. The only way we got through it was together. I know we are all so grateful for our family and friends who were there for us and helped us in so many ways, big and small. But I also encourage you to take a moment to reflect on your own resilience. Recognize the light that lives within each of you. Every one of us is strong in ways we often don't realize. And we should all be proud of what we've been through and gotten through together. I'm humbled to serve as your governor and celebrate Diwali with all of you. You are the reason that I always have hope for our future. Together, we can build a diverse, prosperous state for our children. This Diwali, I hope you all enjoy some much-deserved time with family and friends. Eat great food, share sweets, and light some fireworks. Happy Diwali.
Oh, light some what? Fireworks. Yes, indeed. Because that is a symbol of the celebration of Diwali. Man, that dude Travis Scott is very, very cultured, ain't he? Damn, he cultured. I'm talking about like he's into like Indian religions and understands the festival of light and knowledge and wisdom. So we got to get into it because it is what it is. We didn't bring it, they brought it. So all I have to do is just address what is here. So here's another thing. When I grew up under, and I was raised to understand what certain things were and be able to spot certain things. And I know when things ain't resonating right in the spirit. And this one from moment one just rubbed me wrong. It rubbed me as death, 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 but death for a reason. So let's just read what this holiday is about. And I'm not crapping on anybody else's religion or beliefs or holidays here. I just find it strange that what a correlation of a festival of light. And throughout this new moon phase, we have politicians coming out stressing certain words. And less than 24 hours later, I mean, hey, call me crazy, man. What do I know? I mean, not like this doesn't look a little bit weird, but I mean, again, what do I know? I could be a conspiracy theorist. I'm not saying I'm all that sharp. All I'm saying is I just see something here. So, oh, Rochelle Howard, hey, hey. Oh, man, oh, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. So, something else I was looking at. Something else I was looking at. I was looking at the entrances, stuff like that. It's like, wow. Um, you know, if you're see here, you're looking at Travis Scott. That's very innocent. It means nothing. That's harmless. But for any gamers in the house, you might have seen this character before. For my gamers, y'all know what that's from. Now, that is from the god of war. That being a game based around the Greek mythological god Mars, like the candy company, like Twix. Last week showed you the Twix part. It all is coming in together, family. Because remember what I broke down about that Twix commercial. It was more nefarious than it being a little boy in a dress. It was about that woman. What did she represent? Ah, man. Wow. When you go digging, but you know what to look for, that's why they shadow ban this channel. Because this man definitely knows what he's talking about in this lane. So, and I understand, family, not everybody is spiritually built to cover this. So, I expect certain people to really be able to tackle this because they're just not equipped. Not saying that certain people shouldn't. If you are saying that this is your lane, then I definitely expect to hear a spiritual diagnosis of what this is. Um, Outside of that, let's look at this one. Oh, wow. You know, Everybody feel comfortable walking into a mouth. It's so funny. Something about this mouth entrance thing. There was something I was watching last week about marketing. With those mouths, one thing they knew they were not going to have in the crowd were a lot of Asians because they don't walk through mouths. So everybody who actually represents celebrating the Festival of Light would absolutely refuse to walk through an entrance like this. But what an expensive celebration. Oh, are you looking at the center there? You see the little eye? Look at that eye. Ooh, look at all the little pretty colors in there. And look at those 8 flames just shooting up there. Man, I wonder what that represents. Oh, oops, wrong one. Oh, Lord. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's just take a look at that. Well, The festival of Diwali has been celebrated for ages and grows in attraction by the year. Everyone enjoys the goodies, the shine, the glamour, the endless enthusiasm for living that suddenly grips people around this time. But there is much more to Diwali than feasting and merrymaking. Diwali is a holy tradition, not to be put in the shade by the lights. Deepawali, because they pronounce it a few different ways, which I noticed that seemed to also make a difference. And they're also not saying Diwali, they're saying Deep Valley. So it's the second one. So what you're seeing there is the DEEP, that right there. This is what they're celebrating right now, that deep valley, or in their deep valley is how it's pronounced, I guess. Symbolizes the victory of light over darkness. Deep valley symbolizes the victory of light over darkness. Now I'm going to paraphrase this. Deep valley symbolizes the victory of white over black. Did you hear me? Celebrated joyously all over the country. It is a festival of wealth and prosperity. Deep Valley is essentially a festival for householders. The rituals, the entire celebration focuses on the home and family, spanning out to cover the community as a natural extension. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Diwali is essentially a festival for householders. Who right now is putting out mandates? Wouldn't that qualify as a householder? So the powers that shouldn't be, as Queen Amadai Shakur says, right? Householders, meaning held. And 8, yes. Oh, 8 is all right. I'm getting 8. Be patient. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Let's see. Diwali. Okay, no, the other part. The preparations, the rituals, the entire celebration focuses on the home and family, spanning out to cover the community as a natural extension. Like I said, I just think mandate, right? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Let's see. Here we go. Diwali is a festival synonymous with celebrations in India and among Indians all over the world. In is an occasion for jubilation and togetherness. This is an occasion for young and the old, men and women, rich and poor, for everyone, irrespective of their religious and economic backgrounds. The festival is celebrated throughout the country to ward off the darkness and welcome the light into their lives. Now, at this point, the reason why you hearing light so much, I'm just going to keep it a buck with y'all. Don't get scared. But what they talking about is Lucifer. They are talking about the ultimate luminary himself, Lucifer. So this is a celebration of letting light and knowledge in knowledge. So if I had light and a compass, then I actually probably could find my way through the dark, couldn't I? Oh man, maybe I'm just talking about a few things here tonight. Irrespective of their religious and economic backgrounds, the festival is celebrated throughout the country to ward off the darkness and welcome the light into their lives. At a metaphysical level, metaphorical at that too, but at a metaphysical level, wow, wow. Like astroplaning, maybe. Oh man! Again, I'm no conspiracy theorist. I'm just theorizing what I see. I'm just reading. I'm just, hey man, it is what it is, and it's pictures. I didn't make it up. Diwali is a festival signifying the victory of good over evil. Well, isn't that a matter of perspective? Look at these cases we're looking at right now, these trials. Kyle Rittenhouse and Ahmaud Arbery. With Ahmaud Arbery, them McMichaels felt that they were justified to go kill that man. They said he was a suspicious person because, whatever reason they figured, which has still yet to be justified, and went and murdered that man. And somehow self-defense by shooting him twice in the chest with a shotgun. Whatever. And we're literally talking about this like they don't have to confess. Jeez, they don't. Because they are really signifying a victory of good over evil in their perspective. The latter is destroyed and reduced to ashes by fireworks, is the belief of the people. This festival is celebrated on a grand scale in almost all the regions of India and is looked upon mainly as the beginning of New Year. Imagine that. So I guess that's why they would do it. Valley Ray, what's going on? I don't know why they over here. Oh yeah, I saw the Kyle Rittenhouse joint. Oh Lord. Let's see. Get this off the screen. So again, understanding how they keep talking about light, festival of light, light this, light that, light this. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the stage. Do you see what I see? For those of you from Oregon who are in my chat, I want you to take a very good look at that mountain. All the ones on the sides are irrelevant. Anybody in my chat from Oregon, look at that mountain in the middle. Look at the mountain in the middle, family. Anybody from Oregon in my chat. What is that? Soon as I saw it, I said, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? And now I understand, because there's a tie-in here. For those who don't know, and this is why I put it in my thumbnail. If y'all see my normal thumbnail for the show, I have Mount Hood in the back. Mount Hood is the mountain over here that has not blown. Mount St. Helens has blown its stack. Now, what they kind of showed you, if you look at the start of this show, is that this mountain is volcanic, which I've already told you, all of these mountains are volcanic. And this is how they start the show. See how the mountain's just on fire right there. Now, Somebody said something about number 8. Well, as you see, 8 flames positioned in front. Well, yeah, still 8 in front, and then there's even more at the top. And I'm not sure if anybody had actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Phoenix at the very front. One thing that I've been waiting for someone to tell me about, because I got the concert, uh, nobody seemed to mention the damn spaceships. Nobody even paid attention. They flew right over everybody's heads like Project Bluebeam. It's like, so they literally over here testing out military shit? I mean, they had a whole damn hologram fly over the whole crowd. It came over the back of the mountain and flew over everyone. Nobody paid any attention because they were so turned up. Yeah, 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 yeah. This big old spaceship just goes right over the head. I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess Project Bluebeam works. That's online. Good Lord. And everybody partying. They literally, so for y'all who saw the other videos with the people getting beamed up, or no, the people walking across the top of the mountain, everybody like, what the hell is that? If you would have watched long enough, you would have seen them get beamed up by a spaceship that came over the backside of the mountain and then flies up front and over the crowd while they're literally partying and turned up and no one notices it. I said, oh my God. Oh, what kind of dope they got on them in there, man. I mean, they was under a trance. And that has a very strong relevance to everything, family. Believe it or not. See, there was a dum-dum in Queen Amadiah's chat yesterday telling me, God doesn't exist. These people believe in all kind of wicked demonic stuff. You think they're so invested because the opposite of that doesn't exist? Then put on one shoe and go run outside in the rain, dummy. It ain't going to work. You need 2. So that's how it operates. It's 1 and 1. So if there's the wicked, then there's the righteous. Just because your ass can't find your way to be righteous doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Because they're clearly finding their way to be wicked. Chaldean numerology. The numerical value of astro in Chaldean numerology is 8. Pythagorean numerology, numerical value of astro is 1. 1 and 8. So in the Festival of Lights, looking for light, wealth, and prosperity, I see 1 in front of me who could clearly prosper and 8 flames that were going out. I mean, again, don't say I'm putting anything on anyone, but I did actually see an interesting article. Maybe these people just know because they understand. We tell you, you in spiritual warfare. Are you paying attention to this now? They ain't playing. The whole communal making one person feel, there's a mandate to get that accomplished. Y'all better be paying attention. They ain't playing with you. They are not playing with you at all. And these people are wicked. I mean, wicked, 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 wicked. There is nothing that they won't do. So get that thought out of your mind. Like they would never do. Get that out of your mind. There's no boundaries for these people. None. You Alice in Wonderland if you believe there's a stop for these people. Remember what Charlie Murphy said about Rick James, talking about, man, you done gone too far. These people, there's no such place. Anybody who would do this, do you think there is a place of no return for that individual? Come on, man. Now, just take a quick look. Before I go into this, take a look on the screen and look at this picture and tell me what you see. You see a dancing lady, right? Can you see what's placed under her foot? Again, hey, man, you can't call me a conspiracy theorist because I know what to look for. It's not how it works. Good Lord. Oh, man. You see this? The devil isn't responsible for the AstroWorld tragedy in Houston. They actually doing Lucifer PR. We got to get out of here. We got to save Satan's image, man. This world is gone, y'all. Oh, my Lord. And why is he fat? Why is he an out-of-shape white man? But, I mean, that's actually, damn. Hey, for anybody feeling any kind of way about this picture, don't be mad at us because we didn't do it. I'm just reporting the story, and I did not get the model for this photo. He do look like he was there January 6th, though. 8 people were killed in a crowd surge at a concert in Houston, Texas. And now blame is flying everywhere. I'm pretty stunned to see so many people try to insert claims of satanic imagery and satanic harvesting as the reasons for this tragedy. Man, for the life of me, I don't know where in the world people could get such a crazy idea from. Whew. Oh, man. Well, we must really think too much, family. Let's see. In reality, I'm not here to defend Satan or Satanism. I'm only here to bring some reality into the situation. What you really need is to remember this quote from the late comedian George Carlin. So here, I'm finna say this ain't the reason, and my evidence for why this isn't the reason is a line from a damn comedian. Hollywood investigating that's like the police investigating the police, man. But they literally got like somebody out here doing PR. How did you feel writing this article? Oh, Lord. Anybody can be stupid in large groups. That's how America got to be so powerful. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups. Shit, I'll say, because ain't none of them getting prosecuted on the real as terrorists. You had a ton of them January 6th, and we ain't heard. In our reality, there should at least be somebody besides Ashley Babbitt that we know. We should know someone's name like we know R. Kelly or Bill Cosby. We should know someone's name as much as they talk about Ahmaud Arbery, the jogger, versus they talk about his killers, Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael, and Roddy Liar Bryant. Oh, and his lawyer up here really trying to stand up there too. Like, hey, I just want my client to get a fair shake. You should have thought about that before you opened your mouth to get up here in this situation. Oh, anyway, it's amazing to me though. I mean, let's do some PR, public relations for Satan. Yes, it's horrible, but the people are to blame. We are in a stage of existence to where, with all the satanic imagery, you actually got somebody out there doing like an "I'm white and I say so" for Satan. It's very telling. That's very telling. Boy, you want to run an end run for Satan, man? Oh, Lord. All righty. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. You could say there wasn't enough crowd control or security. But at the end of the day, people behave stupidly when they become part of a mob. Well, yes. Yes, that's very true. However, there is something called responsibility. And that is what these people are being sued over and should be. But I believe everybody involved should get their smoke. That might have actually kind of happened. Where is this? I gotta find this thing. Because I saw this ad from one of the sponsors of this event, and it's pretty interesting timing. It is real interesting timing. I don't know where they thought. I don't know what type of steam they thought they was fit to get out of this move, but obviously they did try it. So for those who don't know, one of the sponsors of this Festival of Light, the AstroWorld Festival, was Levi's Jeans. And Levi's has came out with a new campaign. What they say here, it's a powerful new collection created in collaboration with Me Too founder and Unbound author Tarana Burke is here. Shop Levi's and Tarana Burke available exclusively on the Levi's app. So, in celebration of the Festival of Light, Levi's gave you this. mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Well, yeah, hey. Oh man, I saw that was kind of funny. But them along with who else? Jordan Brand. Jordan Brand. That's one person, another group in this group of sponsors that you haven't heard their name mentioned one bit. Now, did y'all know who all was on the ticket? Do y'all all know who was on the ticket? They had Bad Baby on the ticket. Y'all remember her? Catch me outside. I guess she's like a rapper, which will kind of be doing the black fishing thing too, because she got the whole dark makeup look, trying to look like a Cardi B of some sort. It's a joke, but she's doing it nonetheless. I would strongly advise her from that, but hey man, what do I know? Yeah, have her spokesperson. Well, she's doing the. Well, she doesn't have the Miley Cyrus option, so she has the slumming lane, and so she can ride it. Ride the little slumming lane for a while until she can get a movie deal. Then she whiten it up, do a pop song, and that's all she wrote. All them dudes, she'd be, catch me outside. She'd be like, her and Wo Vicky be up there in the new White Girls movie. Being real white. Oh my God. I'm like, wow, I didn't know Wo Vicky could actually talk in a straight sentence. Oh, anyway. Oh, let me see this next story here. Actually, I want to show y'all some pictures. Because it goes down to this. Well, okay, let me go here. Okay. I got the Google moderators off up in the chat. Oh man, the fakers with the distractions, absolutely. So let's start with this. What are y'all looking at? What do you think? What comes to your mind when you see this? Is this something that strikes you as strange? Number one, this dude is looking at the all-seeing eye, right? Well, that's from a known situation that people know much about. Also, the other thing with the hands and if you look at the mountain, again, you see the mountain there, but that also represents something. If you have ever seen a picture of Aleister Crowley, he's basically sitting there. This picture is a take on that. The only difference is the hand is open. Now, the reason why this is, and you're seeing two eyes in this situation instead of one, is there is something like some of y'all have heard before, being the initiates. Well, you're not going to be an initiate forever. Eventually, you can become a provider. This is what a provider literally represents in spiritual matters. Does this make sense to you now? Yeah, no. I'm just saying. And now, let me see if I can get this, because I need, it's the one thing I need. Come on. Open. I just want to open this in a window. There we go. Is this the other thing I need to look? Yeah, there we go. Right, let me get this up here. This old weird thing here, which is his album cover. Okay. So, this is something that was released on the 4th, which was the day of Diwali, right? The day it started, right? All right. Let's just take a look at this. Oh, Lord. So, let's get into this. Number one, look at the headline. Look at the name of the headline, right? Weekly World Truths. That's the name of the paper, right? The headline reads, "The true dystopia is here. When the end arrives, it's really the beginning." And then what are you seeing up there? Who knows what lies beneath the surface? Mm-hmm. So when I saw this, I said, well, let me see something. I want to look at this date. This date here is June 22nd, 1992. There was an agenda, there was a meeting that week. That would have been the end of that week. Called Agenda 21. Also, subsequently, that's the Monday after I got back in town from the accident I've told some of y'all about that we were in LA, 92. Van went down a overpass 30 feet and landed on all four wheels. One of the things they called it was a act of God. So that's when I knew that, oh, it's literally a medical term. And it's a term that they actually know. So in all of the cross and the snakes going around the pole and their big pharma and their sorcery, they still can concede to an act of God. Don't be dumber than them. Because I've lived through it. I've been there. Matter of fact, the TV cameras came. CNN got that somewhere. It's in the archives. I've seen it. You know, it's somewhere. 1992, the week of June 18th. June 18th in LA. I've told some of my family off up in the chat this story, so some of y'all know it. But, you know, this is one of the things where when the world was watching, like, how did this happen? I was right there. So people are like, oh, well, you believe this because of that. If you want to know what I believe, at least relate me to my own experiences. That's the least you could do for me. Now, if you don't have mine, that's cool. So I'm giving you the understanding from my perspective of things I've been fortunate and unfortunate to witness. Okay, yes, indeed. Go ahead and get your cook on. Shoot, as soon as I'm done here, I'll be doing the same thing, brother. And you got about 3 hours on me, so, you know, it's all good. So let me show you this. Shoot, if you cooking, just go ahead and put that TV on, brother. And that way, because you can see the pictures. So this, remember that thing I just showed you before. So remember, from Event Horizon, where did I go? Where did that at? So, from Event Horizon to Project CERN. Oh man, look at that little thing in the middle. Do you know that thing sits in front of Project CERN? Some have said that they have done mock or sometimes suspected to have been real human sacrifices to this particular god, which goes by the name of Shiva. Well, oh man, there's a part I left out. Wow, I almost forgot to tell y'all this. Shiva is the deity of Diwali. Interesting, ain't it? So when I went and looked up the date, June 22nd in 1992, I said, well, I remember there are certain things that's going on interstellarly, and so there's things that a lot of people have. All of my numerical individuals. This is one of those days where, like, all the numbers add up for something. So you should be looking at these individuals to do what they typically tend to do. You know what I mean? And welcome everybody in that's coming on in. Shawana Stevens. Let's see. Who else y'all seen here? We got Bukinas in the house. Sayam Ayabe. Oyela Ayat. Oyela Arquette. All right. All right. Of course, we got Valley Red here. Okay. Where am I at? So, you see the inverted cross here. You see the mountain. And again, like I told you, the top of this mountain, I don't know why they chose it, but the top of this mountain is very similar to Mount Hood, almost identical in silhouette, just the top. And Mount Hood is our state mountain. Here in the state of Oregon, if you break it down, the etymology means aura gone. This being the 33rd state of the Union. 33rd, 33 in a absolute stronghold of people who hold the number 33 in such a high regard. You got to know there's something important going on here. So I always tell y'all, pay attention to Portland, Oregon. I've been telling y'all for years, those of y'all. And I mean, for those of y'all, like, who really been full of me, I've been telling y'all for 20 years, 20 plus. This is where it goes down. Everybody think New York. Man, please. Nah, that's not what they believe. That ain't what they believe. What they showed you is that ship coming straight over that mountain, beaming people up, and took off while people were partying. Turn up, turn up, turn up. Well, you have people over here, and individuals like myself, which would say, oh, I would be one of those that are getting beamed up while y'all still partying. But trust me, the party is over once you get me off this planet. Oregon. Aura. See ya. And then they show you the ship coming over the top. Man, please. These people ain't fools. They know what they're doing, and that's what I'm saying. This is the Project CERN part. Here we go. We're here. Pensiola, y'all bless. If y'all have not seen the Race Traders, please look up the Race Traders. Treat yourself to a great little flick. I think, what is it, about maybe 12, maybe 15-minute segment. They get a lot in this little because I think it's a two-parter. It might even be half hour. Robert Guillaume in it, Cosmic Slop, and the episode is Race Traders. So you got to get that. Thank you, PST Lola. Man, I'm telling y'all see that, y'all be like, And if you notice, there ain't one of us amongst the victims. It was very concentrated. And the odd thing that I noticed about this, now I'm seeing Spanish speaking lawyers and attorneys coming out. But it was kind of amazing how the Latinx was kind of quiet at first. Maybe they just didn't know how to handle it, because you do have a lot of big money behind this thing. Another group that was involved in this thing that y'all probably didn't get it, because I don't think they got a chance to perform. And this was so random. When I seen their names on the flyer, I said, okay, I'm going to just sit back and watch this one. I'm going to sit back and watch this one. Oh, family. You have Bad Baby, Little Baby, Drake, SZA, and Earth, Wind, and Fire. They had a little bit of serpentine fire in the house. They didn't even have to perform. They just needed to be there. Aeon Mayat Bay. Did y'all see what she said in the comment? You put this on the screen. So I hope y'all following where we're going here. So they didn't even have to perform. They just needed to be in the building. Ooh, Lord. See, this is, okay, when we talk about energies, believe it or not, but see, this is why you can feel somebody sapping your energy. So imagine somebody like that, and then what they represent in all the different rituals that group has went through themselves. So they know fully what they represent. So you just needed that energy on deck. You know what I mean? And shoot, it probably would have been dope to hear them play, but energy is everything, absolutely. And right now, if y'all will notice, there's gonna, and just be mindful of this, because this is the battle that we are in. So now that we are talking, so it's not a bunch of Jesus talk. We're talking about energies. You know what I'm saying? And presence of energies and shifts and whatnot. Now all of a sudden, everybody want to get you back on some religion. Oh, no, energy. Oh, man, you talking crazy. Energy. Man, it ain't no energy stuff, man. That stuff crazy. And you can't run your car without energy. Shut up. Man, get in your car without water, gas, and electricity. Where you going? You going to push it? Can't even push start it. You just push roll it. But, people, I will say this. I know people are, a lot of this stuff seems to be spooky. But for all the other ritualistic shit that you involve yourself in, and unknowingly, don't freak out over this. Ain't no telling how much depth you already done put on yourself. I'm just telling you the truth. People be engaging in all kind of madness, be wondering why things be going wrong with them. Why is this happening in my life? You see this little thing you got in your house? I've known people who had all type of shit now. Hey, you know what you got right here? Wondering why everything and energy off in your house. You better get that out your house. Ooh, good Lord. See, I got a lot of family that thought my grandma was crazy for all the stuff she believed in. You know, and I mean, shoot, we was young, we probably figured the same thing. But I mean, you live and you learn. And you learn to start see things are very, very real. My grandma told me as a youngster before I even hit kindergarten, she drilled it into me. Don't ever join no secret society. Because if you do, they can have you out there doing shit like this. Partner, I ain't doing nothing. Man, let me tell you something. We finna look at a little bit. I'm not finna, because I can't play the music, but I am finna play some things. And here, look at even more. We're talking portals. This literally showed up in this festival of lights for, me and my conspiracy thinking and all of them such and that. I mean, I didn't put it up there. I don't work for Travis Scott. I'm sorry. But actually, if you look at that portal, there's something about it. Look at the way it's spinning. It is spinning counterclockwise, just like Event Horizon. For those of you in my chat who have seen it, these things have some eerily similar significance. They all represent a gateway to hell. Oh, the AK is trying to get you to join in college. You shit good you sidestepped that. I mean, I've been approached in my lifetime. I've been approached so many times in my life that I know other people and I know how other people have been approached. I just know how the way they carry themselves. I can tell by the way you move. Counterclockwise, meaning, yeah. And see, that's the whole other thing with y'all got to understand what these people are ran to. So if you're looking at duality, right? So you're going to have as above, as below, as the east is to west, and the counters and all of that. So you're going to do all that like the face of a clock, right? Because the face of a clock represents what? What does that represent, family? Anybody know in the chat? Typical old face on the watch represents what? Sundial. It represents a sundial. Sundial can also be, sundial would be the first way of getting to a compass. That way you would be able to figure out your different shapes, like circle, cylinder, square, triangle, hexagon. So, I wanted to know, is the escape plan, because that's the name of the record, is the escape plan, and I went and looked at the lyrics. Okay, I saw some familiar things. We're up from the basement. She want to go out and where it's dangerous. Okay. See, for those of us who've had the unfortunate experience, well, again, I say fortunate and unfortunate because for those of us, I mean, we've been living without the veil over our eyes for a very long time. But with that being said, so many people are in their own time frame of growth that not everybody's in a position or a place to hear what needs to be said. Right now, it's a new day, and it's a new time, and times have changed. And, I believe all of y'all can figure out what you are seeing for yourselves, because this ain't hard to see. This ain't hard to see at all. This ain't hard to see one bit. So, go back to, and here's another picture of AstroWorld 2021 stage. Notice the inverted cross. And I noticed that, and I kind of noticed, I was like, wow, nobody caught this. That's because they didn't have the sky view. So once I saw the sky view, I said, oh, okay, that makes total sense. So some people would say that's not an inverted cross because I don't know why. Because if anybody who ever had the opportunity to go witness a Prince concert, Prince's stage was built with the Prince symbol. And guess what? The arrow was exactly at the opposite position of the head of that cross. So, missed me. And I opened for Prince. So, so I know what the stage looks like. That right there, demonic as hell, man. Demonic as hell. So you have them. Let me just show you what you're looking at, man. Where's this? Let's go to this. So here's the aerial view. So you're looking at a representation of Project CERN and what they're trying to do. Look over slightly to the right. There's a little carving in this mountain which looks kind of odd. It almost looks like a person. Do you see that? So that space right there is reserved for one of the shadows to which they will stick in, representing a being or so. Also, here with this cross coming out of the portal, meaning the cross would be facing the other way on the other side. That makes sense? There's also a picture of Kylie Jenner from the back of that too, which I found pretty interesting because they went through the trouble to actually build it out in the back as well. So that stage that you're looking at almost looks the same way on the other side. It's just not a usable stage. But I mean, it's not a stage. But the back of it, it's not. Yeah. For everybody who said they felt weird about being here, yeah, you should have, because this is like the job of the deity that they're celebrating. He doesn't look like he's too happy, does he? He look happy to you? Like he getting squished. Wow, lo and behold, what are the odds of a dancing deity that is so recklessly partying that they're squishing somebody underfoot? But we're conspiracy theorists. Gotcha. Yeah. You said it looks like a demon. Well, it's a minion. And that is where the deity actually has its dedicated statue. That is in front of Project CERN itself. Shiva. Shiva statue at CERN. Shiva was the first yoga teacher. Yeah, a little more than that. A little more than that. New moon. M. manifestation, magic, momentum, mindset. That was something that came up when I looked at the date. Are you seeing all of these things that if I can find it for people who actually subscribe to living their lives and pledging their souls to this thing, you think they don't know? Yeah. You know, these people is wicked, man. Wicked is all get out. All get out. Let me see. Is this the one I need? So another thing that happened that coincides with one of the how these festivals. It's been out as far as like mid-November. One of the noticeable times that this has happened was in 1978. So where this same coincidence of these other deities that come around, and usually all these pagan traditions, these things will be spread out like September 11th, November 18th, 1978. Now November 5th. Well, actually, first November 5th at Fort Hood. Now November 5th at Texas. Let's see, we had Valentine's Day massacre, right? And then we have the country concert in Las Vegas. These things are not coincidences. That's why more things happen on the traditional dates. But these are the ones that are more spread out. So one of these, there was 9 killed at Fort Hood, 2013? Mass suicide, I think they knocked it out the park with Jim Jones in November 18, 1978, which some people also had thought them to be a CIA operation. Now, I am from Oregon, from Portland, Oregon. Of course, y'all know. Some of you may not know. We had a cult group here called the Rajneeshis. Well, the Rajneeshis are basically like full blown, like if Diwali was every day, and as far as we know now, there's been some things suspected that they may have done some sacrificing, but they were more of a sex cult than anything. But a lot of their stuff was sex magic. So still in the same realm of this, just not really requiring blood. Because they were on a different kind of bohemian path. Now, with an entertainer is looking to do what? To get more shine. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you been watching Jim Jones lately? The one thing I told y'all need to go listen to them tapes. Listen to them good old church black women that he had with him, talking these people while you hearing babies crying in the background. No, they're crying. Oh, calm them down. Calm the babies down because they're going to worry all the others. Got to go ahead and drink it. It's for Jesus. I mean, man. But this is the thing. And what was it? That home thing, and then the community being together. It is exactly what this is. Just carried out of America you know, and then, you know, brought right on home. And from the start, okay, let me walk back here. Let's start here. Okay. So here's the advertisement for it, right? You got the all seeing eye. Then you have a portal going into another dimension with two tracks going feeding straight into it. Here's another sign here. Looks like a moon is over here also falling into it as well. And here's the eye just watching it all. It's total destruction over here, and the eye's just chilling. You know, yeah, it's supposed to happen, right? Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So another thing I looked at was really strange to me is something, family, this is the first time I've ever looked at this because I have never saw this before until now. But I guess I never really gave a damn to know. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at right now is where the Catholics have Sunday Mass in the Vatican. That is the Pope's throne. What you see behind him, you might remember seeing something familiar to that in a movie called The Devil's Advocate in Al Pacino's office. That wall right behind him. Does this look much different? You got Lucifer and his fallen soul. What the hell is a priest doing? And these people sit out here in front of this and look at that damn thing every Sunday and wondering why kids is being tampered with? Shit. You up there, you worshiping Lucifer. You show up every Sunday worshiping Lucifer. That is insane. I just have family. Some of this stuff, as the door just opened, it just got wider and wider and wider and wider. So all of these people are celebrating this festival of life. But then you start looking a little deeper under the surface, it's like, well, damn. Oh, well, yeah, you sure are celebrating the festival of light. Because truth be told, man, somebody tell me what the difference between that and this is. Does looking at either one of them two things make you feel any different? Man, like I say, I usually like to try to keep it light. But this one we just had to go heavy on because I believe they knew very well that we were going to be calling out some things. And, you know, things just have to be called out because, damn, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. So, let me show you something here. So the thing about the date, the June 22nd. June 22nd has a significance because it adds it. You know how they say something will add, like in 666, it'll be a number of a man. Well, that's if you were looking for that particular one, but there are number combinations that add up to other beings and entities. Is this what I want to see? The facts and myths about this day. So, because remember, they don't do anything by accident, so everything is up there. It's by design, okay? So this is, what does it say? What happened this day in history? June 22nd, 1992. Let's see. What are the important events that happened on June 22nd, 1992? Here are historical events, facts, and some myths about this day. June 22nd, 1992 is the 174th day of the year, 1992, in the Gregorian calendar. There are 192 days remaining until the end of this year. The day of the week is Monday. Now, for anybody who understands the breakdown of Monday, Monday means Moon Day. So Monday is a short for Moon Day, kind of representing a spin of the week and the opposite of the sun, because that's when you're doing things as opposite. Okay. Under the Julian calendar, this day is June 9th, 1992. 9, there's an interesting number. Monday. Both are moon days. Both different days have numerical significance. Oh, boy. Now, and it's, oh, man, you guys are dead. For them to be going this deep, this ain't by accident. So, I mean, call it what you will, folks. Call it what you will. So anyway, under the Julian calendar, this day is June 9th, 1992. You got 3 9s. If you flip those up, what do you got? A Monday. Both days of the week are the same. But did you notice the difference with the Gregorian calendar? When this day started, let's see, what does it say? 196,992 hours has elapsed since midnight of January 1st, 1970. The Unix Epcot. Strange as it may, if we name this day after a polygon, then it will be called the Hectahepatron day. I even had that pronounced. I could not freaking figure that out for the life of me, family. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So let me see if I can find out what that means now. Let's see. Call it a day. And there's a creature that is by this name. Let's see, where is he at here? Because it's like 64 sides, I believe, is how that is brought out. Let me see. Yeah, these are. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to go to. Go to Google. Man, telling y'all, these people ain't playing. These people ain't playing one bit, man, and it's serious business. So I mean, like nothing else. Ask yourself, like, why do they believe in psychic stuff? You feel me? So let's see. Where is this creature at? There we go. Finish. Because it's a creature. And it's been known to be as. Let's see. Let me share this. And first, let me just, okay. Take a look at this. Take a look at the hair. See, different ways, but the hair is still the same, right? Yep. Yes, indeed it is. Over here. So let me show you. What a depiction of one of those looks like. Oh, wait a minute. So you see that dragon thing? You see that dragon thing? That's it. That's one depiction. Multi-headed dragon or a multi-headed demon. So this is really, you look at this male character, looks like a demon with multiple arms. That is the entity to which represents that numerical date. Now, let me ask you something. Looks oddly familiar now, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, see, there you go. Mm-hmm. How many braids Yeah. Uh-huh. And then another depiction of this being or beast is. So if you look at God of War, the game, if you guys are gamers like I said, this is the character of the same name. Dang, what does that remind me of? Man, that remind me of something. That remind y'all of something? Man. I mean, because one could possibly say it kind of looks like this. I mean, but that might be called a conspiracy, huh? I don't know. What y'all think? I mean, am I a conspiracy theorist? I mean, I'm just giving information and putting things together. You know? Oh, another depiction of the same entity. Hmm. 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 Have y'all seen the videos from the concert? Y'all might have seen something that looked something like that when all the fire and whatnot was going on. Hmm. Yeah. 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 So I wanted to, like I said, when I posted it on Instagram, I wanted to be really careful on how I address this because I understand a lot of people. This might be a little much for some, and I get it. I definitely get it. This definitely might be a little much for some because this is hitting on way more of a spiritual type of situation. So let me go back to what this Diwali day is, and here's a Diwali poem. And again, just notice the wording in this. So this says, it reads, the title is From Darkness Unto Light. Happy Diwali. receding clouds of rain. 'Tis time to reap what is sown, rejoicing every struggle and pain. A journey from darkness unto light. Why moan? A competition of caliber, announcing a union of sacred souls. Wealth and prosperity, choose the seeker, the one igniting a fire within. A journey from darkness unto light, his only goal. Commemorating a political exile, a victory of good over evil, flaunting earthen lamps in style, coloring the night sky with dazzle, a journey from darkness unto light. Love is a marvel. A celebration to turn a new leaf, to forget and forgive, unite and unify, prosper and progress, rise and shine. A journey from darkness unto light for the inner self. And that's the end of that poem. Diwali began as an important harvest festival, a celebration of the hard work of farmers eagerly awaiting the fruit of struggle. Your life may seem like a pile of burden, but don't moan, for your pain too shall pass, for there is always light beyond the darkness. Doesn't that sound like a song? There's got to be a morning after, if we could just hold on through the dark. and you shoot, you better know who wrote these songs. So they was putting this stuff out there for a while, man. And because these people are into a lot of different things that we are just not privy to. You dig? Oh man, thank you, AR my Bay. I just definitely wanted to give you the piece of understanding that I got in this matter. Let's see. So this is the important part of this poem and story about it. Some legends also point to the marriage of Lord Vishnu and goddess Lakshmi, goddess of wealth and prosperity, as the origin of Diwali, where Lakshmi chooses the man possessing all transcendental qualities approaching godliness. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's see. Let Diwali remind you to go beyond your inhibitions, to seek the greater purpose, and aspire for godliness, not God. If y'all don't understand Masonic talk when you hear it, whoa, boy. Ooh-wee. So, if nothing else, I mean, you could chalk it up to Travis Scott being he would definitely have to be a initiate at the very least. However, this is what I'm gathering from this entire situation. They went in as initiates. They came out on the side of providers. Hence the name that he chose, knowing that this is the third year that he was able to do this show. Look at what you see. Yep. Look at old Cali. And there's the back of that thing. Look at the back of the stage. That is a huge construction. That is huge. Fatal Fall of Mount Hood. Yes, we have something up there called the Devil's Kitchen. And then up here, it's called the Pearly Gates. And people die up there all the time. Because they go up there to go try to prove something about nature. And they go up there and get their ass whooped by Mount Hood every single time. We had people that actually like tried to climb. They climbed a lot of Everest and whatnot. Came out here to Mount Hood. Mount Hood tore their ass up. They didn't find them till the spring when it thawed. So, okay, Diwali celebrations. How are these events done in India? Fireworks, exchange of gifts, lighting of diyas or diyas, food, and worship to goddess Lakshmi of wealth. Mm-hmm. Now, see, we're seeing that the line is really tough with wealth. Now, the other name for that same deity is Shiva. And that's one thing that they're not telling me. Well, one thing I wanted to know about this Shiva. Look at that picture on the screen. Oh, it's showing up. Wait, I don't blame the other one to fire for not showing up. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, she deleted the videos from her. Well, shoot, it's too late now. They already done got that. I don't even know why she bothered deleting it now. It's like, you put it up, and on top of that, you guys went to Dave and Buster's kicking it afterwards. Anybody know, you got in-ears as an artist. Somebody told that dude that somebody was dead. It's no mystery. When he found it, when it was confirmed that Dave and Buster's, get out of here. You know when people are unresponsive. But he waits until because once now it's confirmed. Oh, okay. Well, now I cannot concern. Oh man, when things like this happen, man. Oh man, I just my fans, man. Oh man, I'm so concerned. Oh, cut it out. Cut it out. Oh, and not to mention, y'all look at the symbolism here. So if you didn't understand what we're looking at, you're looking at sixes, just like the date. So, and look at this gate. Look at that old gate of Conjuring right there. And look at her. She's just having a good old time. Well, there's a period in time in the, look at those wings there, in the song where he does a song with SZA. And there's this thing flying in the background. Most people think that would be a butterfly. Yeah, it's really not. It's no butterfly look like that. You really can't see what it is because the eyes are glowing. You just see the wings. So everybody just assumes it's a butterfly. It ain't. So you're looking at 666. They just did it craftily. 1, 2, 3. And here's some more of them at the statue right there. They're really proud of this. And then they built. So Project CERN is designed off of this gate. Now, this is the woman representation of this gate. I'm only showing y'all this one. I could have shown y'all the other one, but the other one is so overtly wicked. I did not want to do that to y'all. So just take my word for it. It has every symbol on it that you probably didn't know was associated with it. But one thing I've told y'all and people who fool with me for a while, I've told you about a certain entity by the name of Six. Well, this gate that they're also trying to do for those Book of Enoch readers, this would be the attempt to unleash Apollyon. This is about Apollo for those who are in Greek mythology. So all of this stuff that you're seeing, that it's a conspiracy and all of this, well, what I want you to answer for me is, after everything that I just showed you, why would pill popping, drug using, auto-tuned out Travis Scott be so into this that he spent $1 million+ bucks on a stage to represent it? I'll wait. You think this was, well, you can't blame it on it. And you tell me why he spent so much money. Oh, well, he gonna lose all of this and he gonna lose all of that. What is money to a person that's been initiated by the people who make it? Let me repeat that. What is money to a person that's been initiated in to the people who make it? Think he give a damn about how much money he got to spend for these people? These people could go ahead and load up a van or some money and go shoot him some chips. What are you talking about? Not only that, somebody just come bail him out of nowhere. Oh, it could be done. Don't kid yourselves. These people going to take care of their own. And he's not a broken tool, because this was for a deeper cause. He's just taking it on the chin. But look at how the media is covering Travis Scott. Travis Scott has no moral, righteous value whatsoever. Why do they care? But we're conspiracy theorists? Out of your mind? Mr. 23 himself, you know 2 and 3 means 6, right? Look for it. When LeBron James started playing basketball in Cleveland, what number did he wear? He was wearing some oddball number, right? Then he went down to Miami. What number did he change into? Somebody want to put that in the chat? Yeah, he showed it. He changed right on to 2-3. He just did it with one singular number and just said, oh, it's 6. So when you see these combinations, a 2 and a 3, 2 times 3, just put the X in the middle. Oh, it's okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, y'all got to know. These people put their symbols everywhere, man. Everywhere. And a lot of what they was doing, also a lot of Nimrod worship as well. But you got to know what that is. So that's going all the way. Okay, so this Shiva thing, guess what Shiva rides from time to time? Shiva is strongly associated with the cow, the calf. LeBron changed to 6. Absolutely. Yeah. And then he won. And if you guys, whoever was watching, I remember watching that finals. They would do their little chant. They would say, win on 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. You ever heard that chant before? All of a sudden, Kanye West talking. He going on Drink Champs. Of all shows, Drink Champs. To go talk about 12 tribes of Israel and, well, you know us. So what there, brother? No, we not finna do that. Because Kanye, you even worse off than polite. You were on a tear in 2012. Maybe you might want to go ahead and clean up that job that you did on Mercy for the overt blasphemy that you went on that one. Oh, not to mention some of the confessing that you did also, which just reminds me again of what we saw. Man, I'm telling y'all better know what y'all hearing and know what you listening to. Can you throw suicides on a private jet? Yeah, you can. They're just not going to be the same that you would put on the car. No, it would be like inviting somebody to be in a situation like this and then just let it happen. Here's all this fentanyl. Here's all of this, and here's all of that. Here, let's pack in like sardines with all of you with your 5G phones in your pocket. I seem to remember them saying something that 5G technology can do. What was the other thing they said? Oh, man. Oh, there was people complaining about, what were they saying? Oh, they couldn't breathe. They were losing oxygen. It's like hell in there. They couldn't breathe. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, man, this is all about the Festival of Lights, man. Good times and celebrations, right? nothing wicked to see here. Oh, man, no, nothing satanic at all. Well, yeah. He said literally lives being snatched, but we're still crazy. Yeah, Drake, Travis, and Kanye all wore gloves. Correct. Yes, indeed. They show you caught that. See, it's man. Yeah, good catch. Good catch. What else? What else do you tend to rock black gloves for? I mean, if you were maybe out here, we say, roll down the lights or roll down the street, cut the lights, pay the price. Oh, I mean, man, forgive me for remembering rhymes because rhymes stick out. When I hear death, my ears perk out and I say, well, why is he talking about that? For a multi-million-dollar man, you're going to drive down the street and cut the lights and somebody's going to pay the price? Really? If I got $100 million, the last thing you're going to see me is doing a goddamn drive-by. You out your mind? So who is he trying to influence with that shit? mm, 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 mm. AstroWorld, death, ritual blue, soul harvesting, and alchemy used for immortality. Spartan X. Ooh, stick around. Stick around, Spartan X. Because, as I proceed, because I can't play the sound. I can't play the sound and I won't play the sound. But I can play you the visual. And, it ain't all about, what I think. Let's just see here. Let's see here. He's coming out. Okay, he's coming out. He's on fire. Man, that looks hot, doesn't it? Damn. Huh. Huh. They turned up, ain't they? Look at that. Oh, man, let's turn up on this upside down cross. Turn up, turn up, turn up. Look at all the lights in the crowd. You said images hold frequency. Yeah, they do. But here's the point. And for anybody who does not, let me tell you right now. As a matter of fact, let me disclaimer, because I've been in situations before, and as like I said, I wanted to be responsible with this. There's some images that I came across that I absolutely couldn't show y'all. I wasn't gonna do that to y'all. I mean, truth be told, from everything that I've had to show you thus far, yeah, go hit your sage after this broadcast. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If you feel bad for, man, I don't feel like that after watching Beats. After this one, I've had to expose you to some of their dealings. So by all means, because this is some wicked shit. You know, it's extremely wicked. It's as evil as it gets. This was a big, big, big to-do ritual, and it goes all the way down to them damn jabs. The blue evil is true. Now, another thing about this dude's shirt that y'all might not have caught. Something about what these people believe is hidden magic is blue. And when you do like the Future song, Turn on the Lights, that's when you. So what you're seeing is that song manufactured into a shirt. So the Future Turn on the Light song, that's basically Travis Scott's shirt is the representation of that song. From the basement, we up from the basement. She want to go where it's dangerous. Who's she? I'm looking forward to. I heard she keep her promises, she'll never cheat on you. You think he really talking about a female? No. No. No, no, no. This is who he talking about. This is who they talking about. So I tried to find the lightest shit I could show y'all. For those who can handle a few things, I'm going to show y'all here in the next couple minutes. For those who cannot, give us about 5 minutes and come back. Or take a pause. Take a pause. There's a few images I got to show the family here, and I know they will understand. But if you do not feel that you are spiritually sound enough to view what I'm about to show, by all means, just give me about 5 minutes and come on right back, and we will keep it rolling. I just got to show the family something that most people missed at the end of this concert. And actually, I stopped looking at it early as well. But when he's doing his last song, I don't know if y'all was paying any attention. He said Wicked Wilson Pickett. Sugar Jones, for real. Wicked Wilson Pickett. Boy, this boy, and from the stuff I've heard about Travis Scott, he seems pretty vain. So he's a prime candidate for what they look for. He kind of seemed like one of them weirdos anyway. So he was already on some. When I first heard him, and this is what I suspect. Remember when he first came out, he was coming out with his mouth covered and whatnot? He always had his mouth covered. I believe you won't see him with that anymore because the mouth is no longer covered. The mouth is open. So I believe that's what this was. Like I said, this is about initiating. Okay, so look at this. Look at that. Y'all see that, family? Look at that hand. Who was that representing? You said a demon ran through the crowd. Damn. Yeah. Now, what does he represent? And then there's the fire, and then there's the fireworks. See it? Now he got a whole ball over here. All of those are holograms. Those aren't even really there. And look at the hands, man. Y'all seeing it? The hands over the ball and the crystal ball and the eye. Y'all, man. And somebody, man, y'all acting like it was like we inserted symbolism into this shit. Are you kidding? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully y'all come on back so y'all don't get terrified. And I just wanted to make sure y'all seen that. There was other stuff for those of you who are interested in educating yourself on imagery. And you are spiritually sound enough. I can't stress that one enough. If you feel that you are not spiritually ready to be around that type of energy, don't. Take a pass. Okay? I've just been doing this for a while. So if this is something that, just take a break. You know what I mean? It's all good. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And as you see, these people look at it the same way. But you've seen a big, big satanic ritual that this was a going over. We'll see. Even so, here's one thing that y'all not really looking at. Y'all not looking at this part. 8 people died. But how many people? Now, I'm saying there's probably more dead. But that ain't my concern. My concern is the living. How many people went home with that energy from that event in them and spreading that amongst themselves? How much more damage can that do? There were also screams of death you could hear. Yes, there was. And there was some shit I gotta show. I gotta play this shit because there's some shit I just didn't like. And by no means am I gonna let this one go unchecked. Where is this at? Guys, be my transparent boy. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Here, show this wicked demon. Download that joint. But yeah. I mean, man, let me tell you something, man. All skin folk ain't kin folk, and some of these little Negroes belong to Satan. And we're going to have to just learn how to cut them niggas loose. You understand me? I don't want to save nobody like this. I have no interest in anything of the sort of somebody to do some mess like this. And I mean, I'm just keeping it 1,000, man. This dude can roast with him, man, on some real shit. Because this right here is wicked as all get out. And you only doing this with the confidence of Satan on you, man.
You gon' die, damn. Sad story. Hey, the nigga in the pit with the red hoodie, you gon' die, nigga.
Yeah, let's play this demonic asshole one more time.
Anybody with a neon orange hat on, you gon' die, damn. Sad story. Hey, the nigga in the pit with the red hoodie, you gon' die, nigga.
Now, first thing he gonna get out there, get in the war, and be like, "Oh, thank God." You know what God he's serving? Yeah, man. Like I said, these dudes over here, when we talk about demon time, so I got y'all got to understand. Anybody who's in that level, there ain't no coming back, man. There ain't. You can't work with them. You can't deal with them. They are giving up. And look at what they doing. They are proud to sell their soul just to be with them other folks to get rid of their own. I don't want no nigga like that around me. Let God forgive him. He ain't my goddamn job. No, no, no. No. No, sir. TJ, welcome, welcome. Reprobate mind, right, Dan Rupp. I mean, come on now. That's one thing we just can't do. No, I'm telling you, I will drop your ass off with him. You can't come with me. Not with this nigga. You out there in the orange hair, you gonna die tonight. Oh man, sad story. What's wrong with these people, man? And this is what we producing out here? There's a lot of old Negroes that really need to shut the hell up right now. You sold your soul out and sold your future up the river. So much so that this is the offspring that you created. They can't do nothing but run to the damn devil. Good grief. And just think, all of them people out there, all of them people taking all of that demonic mess home with them. And they're going to spread that. And then you got a whole holiday season coming up with all of these pagan-ass rituals. Man, y'all ain't catching it. I'm telling you. And they'll be like, well, you just can't put it on this. The hell you can't. The hell you can't. I mean, good Lord, man. These people are wicked. Not for those of y'all who've been fooling with me for a while, man, I've been telling y'all, there is no limit. The only limit to their wickedness is in your mind. Let me repeat that. The only limit to their wickedness is in your mind, not theirs. There's no such place. I can't stress that enough. And then when you start getting these little young dum-dums into it too, they like, oh man, this is cool. Nigga, this ain't cool. This ain't cool at all. But I mean, it's all for fame and fortune. They was on demon time anyway. Half of these kids that you are seeing, they already sold their soul to get on anyway. So when they showed up, it's just they knew for you. They well aware for the system that put them on. Yeah, so here's another thing, and I'll play this because I think a lot of y'all saw this. Because for those who have missed, now I'll take that sound out. So look at his shirt. Yeah. Oh, that demon right there. See that thing right there? Right there. Now, I just showed you that. I just showed you that. Boop. See? Now, for everybody who thinks me and Queen Amadaya Shakur and the others like myself are conspiracy theorists, apostles of Great Millstone and such, I'll tell you what right now. Kiss all our ass. Tell me we don't know what the hell we talking about. We've been doing this for a little bit too long. So for your little young ones, if you knew, that's cool. But understand, I ain't just started doing this yesterday. It's so blatant. See, that's what I'm saying, conscious. It's over the top wicked. I was telling my wife, I was like, I don't think you understand what I'm seeing. And I've told y'all, I've been part of DARPA, so I've been telling people. My brother, I showed y'all my picture. That's where I was gone for a couple weeks ago. He's like, I try to tell anybody, man, if you see something with Bill Gates attached to it, know that it ain't good for black folk. This is my bro from childhood. But he know because he was with me when I was working on this doggone program. To which is the way that I know who some certain players are that I wish I didn't. And one of the, but I will tell you, one of the good things I did get out of this experience is knowing for a fact before they even started out with the waves of flu jabs. The general that was involved with that, one of the biggest things he told me is never do it. Never take none of that shit. He looked me straight up and said, never take it. So, as a person who was part of a government program and was instructed by a general of the United States, now they want me to go ahead and listen to what some dumb numbskull who ain't picked up a book is going to tell me over the people who actually produced the shit. As I said, we all got different experiences. Yours is yours, mine's mine. And truth be told, these people hide a lot of information within random black folk. You'll never know because we're programmed not to listen to each other. We are literally programmed not to listen to each other. But I'm telling you, you see what the hell how these people are getting down, man. This dude's literally naming himself. So that is the demon that he's representing, family. The name I can't pronounce. That hectic Dramacon whatever thing. The 64-sided monster, like Nintendo 64. Oh, you know what? Let's add insult to injury. Let's go over some other things here. Something else I wanted to show y'all. You know, for all this light bearing we doing over here. Look at those wings there. See, remember I told you this has a lot to do with Apollo? Well, Apollo in deeper mythology represents the, I guess for a lack of better words, would be the god of abortion. What state is trying to get abortion rights? They're battling over a law right now. What state is that? And look at that picture down there on the right. Does Travis Scott not have an album cover with those exact same wings? Yes. Tell you, did you see the hands on it? Because first you saw the hand, but it was more. So yeah, as y'all start coming back on in, I'll turn the dark stuff off. So you good now. Everything else will be informative. I won't be scaring y'all. Like I said, man, there was what if I showed y'all the real true picture of the gate, y'all probably wouldn't even be able to sleep. So I carefully went and picked these pictures to show you the best thing I could. Because trust me, these are the light ones. You start getting into some of them other paintings, man, them shits is dark. Dark, family. But just like my partner told me, because his boy's Kanye West. And this is the thing, man. For Kanye West, partner, what you tell my boy? What you have my boy? What your boy tell my boy? You go so much farther in this music industry if you were willing to lighten your weight. Yeah, but I do know what you was looking at for that Mercy song. So I mean, you was over there drawing all kind of dark inspiration just to write that shit. True story. That's before Ty was Ty Dolla Sign. Ty Dolla Sign now. It was Ty and Corey back then. Man, been around for a minute, player. And these people are so wicked, man. Wicked, wicked, wicked. It's all about the choices you make and the decisions that I'll tell you like this. There's nobody that is ignorant about any decision they're making. That much I could tell you. At all. So another point is so let me see. I think I hit mostly everything about this. So we hit Shiva. Then we also showed you about the escape plan picture. So that's showing you the God to which he is representing, or the spirit or demon to which he is looking to channel or embody, which is this thing. Because if you can tell me that this is much different, I would like to know. It just looks like they just kind of cleaned it up to make it not as scary. That's all they did. So it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna not make it as scary. What are you doing? Oh man. So yeah, if anybody want to know if this was some kind of because again, he's literally representing this demon, man. And you have to go deep to even say, okay, we're gonna put true well, let me go look at this wicked ass thing again. Because the date, and then this is what really caught my attention. I said, oh, okay. Oh, we're really playing with things here. Yeah, really playing with things here. Why is that? No, wrong one. Wrong one. Let me get this in here. These people understand about spiritual warfare, and they understand, y'all. We are the enemy. If you were unaware, and they ramping up, because the more that we come to our own understanding, that we are better off without their understanding. I mean, shoot, they're not doing too good by us right now. Where is this at, man? Oh, okay. Let me get that off the screen. So here's the demon. Well, not demon, but well, yeah. You might as well call this damn thing a demon. This thing here, yeah. You might as well call that damn thing a demon. And then how smart, and I ain't saying he's stupid, but I'm just saying this title really got my attention. Weekly World Truths. Sounds like somebody's stuff I know. Then here's all of this. And then when the end arrives, it's really the beginning. What lies beneath the surface? Weekly World Truths. Well, I mean, I guess he could have called it their real truth. You damn sure can't say ours. When I see stuff like this, it's like, oh yeah, the ritual is on, baby. It is on. So yeah, it's best believe as soon as he was, and anybody go watch this, like I've never seen a Travis Scott show before, but I could tell you how turned up he was here. But the one thing the video that y'all seen where he's when the dude's getting carried out, I'll be honest and I'll be fair to his defense on that one. Well, not even I can't really defend it, but to what I noticed as a musician, it was just him and his keyboard player playing the bass line. So if you listen to the whole thing, he's literally singing, so the song doesn't stop. He's in the middle, so he's keeping time with the yes. But when you look at that camera, now here's the other part of it. Am I saying that it wasn't just eerily as evilly wicked as what you saw? No. Because truth be told, that whole night was destined to be a disaster. It was meant for it. So there's going to be all these little different pockets of problems. We saw the whole fight. You know, they was fighting out there. Just over nothing to do a Red Bull in the crowd. Like, what are you doing that for? And the dude came over there and mollywopped him. So that's going on over here. You get other people getting crushed. You got fire going on. You got the fireworks going on. All the fireworks. Now, remember what we said. How do you celebrate Diwali? With the fireworks. Travis Scott doesn't strike me as a Hindu. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know what he believes, but he just doesn't really strike me as a very devout, lifelong Hindu. But nonetheless, he has chosen their deity. And so the Travis Scott representation, understand this is why he's using this. See? So this to this. That. To that. So I hope I have given y'all a good breakdown of some of the things you have seen. There's some different names for Nimrod you may have heard of before. Vulcan, Mercury, Pluto, Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn. Up here, first one, Mars. Now, for what y'all don't understand about November 5th, 2021, the new moon of that particular time frame, involves Mars, Mercury, Pluto, Neptune, Jupiter, and Saturn. Like Saturn worship. So, some people have boiled down this deity to its simplest form, and you could break it down to something else that would also be known as 666. Of course, we would have to have convoluted controversy about 666 and who's really representative of that number. I mean, we're in the devil's world. I mean, so we're in the world of deception. So, yeah, take everything with a grain of salt. Sift through the bones, ladies and gentlemen. Sift through the bones. But here is the cube of Saturn. The black cube of Saturn. I'm not trying to crap on anybody's religion. I'm just letting you know what it is. The Masons do have this. This is very Masonic. Here's a sex cult. Here's another one up here. And over in Mecca, there's one. And then there's another one. They have it on their phylacteries on their heads. Once again, Apollo. Apollyon. For all of my Enoch, Book of Enoch readers. There's been some speculation and people have questioned the validity of the book of Enoch. For some things that have happened as of late and recent, uh, you're really making Enoch look like a solid prophet. A solid prophet. Oh Lord. So, I think this is pretty much the bulk of what it was. Because, like I said, man, I was going to take all of this time to focus on one topic. Because it was so much. I mean, shoot, we've been going for 2.5 hours on just breaking this down. Um, but I hope I gave you a good enough start of understanding what was going on. So to recap, we're looking at a festival of lights, the Diwali, which has to do with the festival of lights, wisdom, light, and light conquering darkness. Now, for those of you who have studied the Bible a little bit, you would know that the Bible speaks of all the nations taking a conspiracy. So you could look at if one group was considered to be their nemesis, then that would always be referred to as the dark. And they and their compadres would be referred to as the light. Well, look at who we had celebrate. They seem to be all on board with Diwali. What I don't know is what that got to do with Travis Scott. Where he coming at? Travis Scott celebrate Diwali? Oh, well, he do fool with them Jenners, though. But they're not that. So I don't understand. They're Armenian for all intents and purposes. I mean, if you ask me, I'd probably say it was gypsies, but they are Armenian, I guess. Gypsies do that too. They do like the little hats. So they blow up a town and mess their name up somewhere. They'll go somewhere else and change their name. Like, oh yeah, spit this. And they all come as a family too. It'd be 20 of them showing up. All with new last names. Oh man, you just got some of the things in this world, man, just got to end. But they had to be. And if it didn't exist, we wouldn't know how bad things could get. And we are headed towards some really bad things, man. As you can see, because these just looking at this festival, this is the caliber of morale or morality that we're dealing with. So for them, they think, oh man, death, we winning. Debauchery, absolutely. And we are close to the end. So they're not even hiding it. Down to the point to where you're seeing it play out in these cases. The Kyle Rittenhouse, especially, where you got a judge screaming on a prosecutor in court on TV, and then look at the media, how quickly they have spread this crying lion demon. And let me I just like to keep things in perspective. Anybody can cry, and anybody can get in front of a camera and cry. And so when I see Kyle Rittenhouse crying on TV, well, fake crying or mustard crying, This is what I see in his spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, Masterpiece said it was supposed to be a historical event. It was for the cult. It was definitely a because remember they were initiates. They are now over. That was the going over. Man, I advise any of y'all go check out that. Another thing we covered here, Project Bluebeam is fully active and working. They experimented with that at the concert. So if anybody was wondering why you were seeing aliens walking across the top of the mountain in the shot, that was the reason. And they literally brought the little ship and then they brought the mothership. And nobody in the crowd seemed to pay any damn attention that this big old whirly spaceship was picking up these people that were walking across the top of the mountain. It came up and it started beamed them up, and then it flew over the crowd. It literally like 3D just flew over. I ain't never seen nothing like that. So, I mean, man, you better know Project Bluebeam is fully online, man. And they tried it at a concert. So historical event is understatement. Pivotal is more like it. I would have to say a little more pivotal. Family, the days of old are just that. And they ain't coming back. These people are not playing. But rest assured, if the Most High got you, you're good. Stay faithful, stay focused, and stay spiritually tightened up. Because you're going to see a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get worse and worse. And this is going to start morphing into reality. So you're going to start seeing something as the norm. Because actually, that's what I forgot. You know who else's birthday is recognized as November 5th? Yeah, it is historical. Not only is it the Festival of Light, it's Genghis Khan's recognized birthday. The one whom you know most for being a cannibal. Oh, November 5th was your birthday? Friday was your birthday? Oh, man, well, happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. You know, it ain't your fault. You was on a new moon. You was on righteous time. They were on demon time. You know? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. He said it was supposed to be. I think he said it for a reason. Yeah. And it definitely made history in a few ways. It was Slick Rick's plan. And I don't mean the rapper. So, this Project CERN is very much real. The light in the mountain is back and all of this madness. This is a worldwide thing that they are doing, family, and they are on 1,000% collective board on demonology. I mean, they literally trying to pull Apollyon out of the ground. Anybody watch? Anybody watch Adult Swim? There's a Aqua Teen Hunger Force. There was a MCP Pants episode years back. Song was, and he had one of them songs. He was like a rapper that they always played on the radio that nobody liked the song, but it was just getting ingratiated in people's minds. So they just started singing it. I want candy, bubblegum and taffy. And he's saying it. Now, when you start getting into the verses of what he's saying, see the hook sound, I want candy, bubblegum and taffy. Candy, sweetheart, straight from a sweetheart Sandy. I want candy. But when he starts getting into the verses, he's talking about adrenochrome and using adrenochrome to power a drill to drill into hell to release ancient demons so they could walk amongst the earth. That was the whole point of getting kids sugared up. Wicked. Understand our enemies, family. I wanted. I hope I gave you a great explanation without getting too scary. And I mean, because it's going to be scary anyway. There's really no way around it. But if for nothing else, remember, man, this doesn't last forever. Just like the Bible tell you, Job 9:24. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where is he? We see what time it is. We did. So, you say you used to turn the channel every time that mess came on. I know that's right. Yeah, keep your spirit right. But understand all the stuff they're trying to put on us now. They even got Kizzy going over there to Sesame Street. They done wheeled her back out. Remember I was over here telling y'all, family? Yeah, where Kizzy been at? Shouldn't she be up for a Nobel Peace Prize? They done had her quiet for a whole year. They had to bring her out to woodwork. Go get on Sesame Street and go talk to Elmo. You know what, though? You know who I bet is a little bit salty right now? Little Nas X. Little Nas X ain't getting no run. And on something like this would have been one of the greatest platforms to put him on because this is an actual rap show. An actual rap show. See, so Little Nas X couldn't even get no shine. Little Nas X, you such a rap hack that Bad Baby makes the concert bill and not you. Damn. Soulja Boy got better lyrics than you. I'm hard. Y'all get Soulja Boy some help. Soulja Boy needs some help with that narcotic, man. Lord, boy. You see his eyes too. What's up, man? Oh, poor child. Oh, man, little brother. Why is his eyes so pucked? But Kanye did him dirty. That was messed up, Kanye. That sound like people I know too. I know rappers that have been like, because Nori like, oh man, you took him off the record. You heard that verse? I see that, I started cracking up. So he said, "You heard that first?" It took Nori a minute to get it. He's like, "Oh, it wasn't good." No, but hey, look. Now, to Kanye defense and Soulja Boy, you clearly on that powder. You think he want to send you a text and be like, "Dude, I gotta take your verse off this record"? No, he gonna tell you that shit's hot, and then put that shit out without you wanting, and then let you get mad about it like you did. But I mean, why have a volatile situation early? And it, for all intents and purposes, man, you know how many people don't make the final cuts of records, man, for whatever reason. Shoot, I know my vocals have hit a few cutting room floors before, singing background for people that couldn't hold a candle to what I'm doing. So, you know, you have to go sing background for a person that you can out sing. It's like, dude, let me just play drums for you. I'll band direct for you. Don't have me sing. Oh, Lord. Eyes a bucking. It was hard, nigga. It was hard. I'm hard. Braids, just a bees, just a rattling. What? Oh, my Lord. Oh my God. What is the cocaine flame out? Shit. Well, for all y'all falling out on fentanyl, y'all better go hit Soulja Boy up. He got some pure white for you. He cutting it off the lump over there, ain't he? Oh, he was cranking that artichoke on him. Oh, man. In defense of Soulja Boy. I mean, you know, all right. He was so upset. And it's like, man, who would want to tell a dude who flipping out like that after, look at the text, look. Oh, and then the camera never ever gets clear. Face, he sound like, what? Whoa. I'm hard, nigga. What? I'm hard, nigga. Oh boy. You know what though? Man, he should take because I did see somebody did Soulja Boy dirty, so they actually put the dude. They put that verse that he took off. They put that verse out. They leaked it. Y'all hear something? Ooh. You know, maybe it just didn't fit the mode of the song. Maybe it just didn't fit the mode of the song. That's all I can think of. Bukitas getting to look a lot like Christmas. If he would have panned the camera around Bukitas, it would look like Tony Montana desk over there, man. Oh, Deneen Soul. Hey. Oh, man. Whew. That was a shame, man. That was a shame. I feel bad for that dude because it's like, you know, when you see, it's almost like looking at the other brother right now, he was. It looked like he was getting things together for a minute, but I mean, like I said, some of us know what we see. You know, we know what we see. You I mean, I'm just saying, it's the Prince of Truth. The Prince of Truth over here, the Prince of Truth. Let me stop. You said who that? No, you already know. the Prince. Oh man, the Prince, the Prince. Gotta take them wifey applications. Take the wifey applications, smash your cookies. Man, okay, well, most of y'all don't know, because y'all like, for those who are old enough, y'all remember these pimp movies. That for some reason, a lot of people are confused, which every time I heard people talk about Tariq Nasheed being in a pimp movie, they'd be like, oh, he's in a pimp, he was in the pimp movie. No, that's Gorgeous Dre. It was not Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed. Okay, who remembers Destiny's Child former band member Farrah? Who remembers Farrah? Anybody remember that Destiny's Child had Farrah? They first got Farrah and Michelle. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember what the scandal was about Farrah? Why one of the reasons why she left? It was because she posed on the cover of The Art of Macking. So was he around a bunch of players and pimps? Absolutely. I mean, but this is the West Coast. This is you related to half these individuals out here, man. What you talking about? Too fat to be a square player. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you out here sending broads to the street. You know what I'm saying? Just to be gamed up and understand how to use your mouthpiece correctly. I mean, you come up around certain environments. I mean, shit. Like I said, a lot of the people on that American Pimp are from right here. They was cross country doing it. And this is, say what you will about Portland, but we do got some game out here. Kenny Red, RP, rest in peace. Charm, rest in peace. Payroll, my brother Goldie, rest in peace. A lot of people didn't even know that was my brother. But I mean, again, just life in our community. We got all kinds, all shapes, all colors. That's why I would advise everybody try not to be as judgmental, because yeah, Charm gone. Yeah, Charm been gone for he had a heart attack. About 4 years ago, I think. My brother is Goldie, Bernard Alderman. Bernard Alderman. He actually was not in the movie at the time. He was on the road. But yeah, coming from, I grew up older cousin. I've watched the whole thing too. I had an older cousin that's back from like the 70s and 80s when he was doing it. Gugat. Everybody know him. He was having things. He would go do time, and then his women would pick him up from the prison with stacks in the fur coat. Stacks and stacks and stacks. So, oh man, we seen it out here. We seen a lot out here. And then, it went from that to gangs. And cocaine blew through here, and it was all she wrote. All she wrote. All of that having things and all of this, all of these people who were having businesses and black business owners. Seeing these cats down and just walking up and down the street. looking dusted and disgusted. So, we've been through a lot out here. That's why out here we're a little quick to react to certain stuff. Because I mean, shit, some things, man, we just ain't going back to, man. And that whole '80s thing, we ain't doing it. We not doing it. And something else that they were pushing that was part of this ritual of Travis Scott was what he's talking about, dystopia. So the true dystopia is here. Well, dystopia is literally anti-utopia. The name of his mountain, where he was saying, meet me at the mountain, meet me at the mountain, he called that mountain Mount Utopia. But his escape plan is to be the dysphoria? Seems to me like somebody leading sheep to slaughter. So I'm not going to co-sign with how outsiders will treat Travis Scott. That's not my concern. However, with this, he has done us no good as well with this. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to pile on him because Fox News wants to make him a criminal. But Judas Goat, eat it with rice. I got some Scotch bonnet pepper sauce if you need it. Unopened bottle, matter of fact. Yeah. Don't forget the potatoes, player. Curry goat. Judas Curry Goat. That is what he got coming. Yeah, big heaping help with Judas Curry Goat. Yeah, that's all yours, man. And everybody else down with you. We already knew where Drake was at. Drake always got the owl. He show you he down with the owl. So these are a bunch of Moloch worshipers. But even more so, Travis Scott is telling you that, or it's now revealing that he is taking the identification of a demon. I had to wonder why do he have his name? Why is his name Travis Scott? His name is like Jaquez. Like Jaquez Weber or something like that. Travis Scott? How you get Travis Scott out of Jaquez? I'm confused. I hate Sasha Fierce. See, that's that alter ego thing. That's another thing. That's when you start seeing people doing that, that's when they're coming into the initiate phase. So no more covered mouths for Travis Scott. He's done with that now. He no longer has to cover his mouth because now he has opened the beast's mouth. And was bold enough to have enough people partying right there in front of an inverted cross. And then make sure you come out the top where, maybe a particular person's head would have been if you were really representing that, being nailed to a cross or maybe being on a tree. Because the Bible even tell you, cursed are those who are hung from a tree. I think that's why these people want to hang us from trees so much. Things like that might happen when you're sold into the hands of your enemies. I mean, for those of you who believe that, if you don't believe it yet and watch this broadcast and still are unaware of the target of the enemy and understanding that everybody else in the world has celebrated your downfall, that is what the Festival of Lights, Diwali, is all about. It is about the triumph over Jacob. I hope you understood the point of this broadcast today. Family, we are in a spiritual war. I would say warfare, but that would give you the idea or maybe imply that war would be coming. Mm-mm. We are in it. And you better be in it to win it because they are. So you better be built not to lose. Spiritually tighten up. Cut out all negative energy sources that you can. And try to manage the ones that you can't. But most definitely understand as we start going into this new phase of things that clearly they are aware of as well. They're not hiding what their intentions are anymore. That doesn't mean we come out and be like, blah, 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 blah. No. We are still crafty. Crafty as a snake. Harmless as a dove. We don't change our MO. Because, see, it's our MO that has them on the run. It's never up to them to keep us down forever. And that time is almost up. So, they know they have but a short time, so they made a good point of letting somebody know. When that spaceship comes and takes some people out of the way, if that's what you believe or not, obviously they believe it. Well, he's cool not being on the ship, but being here partying with the crowd. But they say the mouth of hell is always wide open. And he's literally wants to represent the demon gate. Family, I hope I have made this clear as I can. And just really wanted to give it a thorough breakdown. And I hope I was able to accomplish that here tonight. So with that being said, always remember, this is a lot of energy. That means you must be some kind of great for them to do all of this to control you. Embrace it because it's yours. And they can't have it. So be you, be great, and manifest this energy that is already placed inside of you. And if you are watching me right now, I know it's inside of you. Because for all the hate watchers right now, you ain't watching me get nothing but a curse. And you did it to yourself. So, tell your folks for next time, though, Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. Let it fall. And let us rise. Okay, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I will. Be prepared. Hopefully you're not sending me that video I seen last night. Family, y'all be careful out here on these streets. Because there's some fellas, y'all get with some of these women. And a woman that is really worth her weight as a setup girl, she gonna let you hit it first. Might be your last, though. Yeah, I already saw that. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Y'all be safe out here. And man, dude, if you don't really know this chick, be leery, man. Somebody that's really just trying to get you back to a spot. Let's go to the hotel. Remember something, brothers and sisters. She don't have to be on her phone to know where you at. All she got to do is put a location on. Anybody that's watching it got a straight bead on you. Soon as you walk out the joint, bop, bop, pop, 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 pop. And I'm talking about the murder I just witnessed look extremely intentional. So, family, by all means, be safe out here. Now, I know you like getting your loving on, but man, some of these bras are so evil, and some of these dudes are so wicked. They send their women over there to go set you up. She go take you to the mosey wosey, got that GPS thing on. Get over there, drain all them energy out your legs, let you walk your ass right on out that spot and get lit up. So rest in peace to that brother. It's definitely shameful. Sad that had to happen. Nichelle Hargrave, welcome. Well, I know I've hit the that mark. Kick your shoes off. Go ahead and get ready to kick them shoes off. Yes, indeed. You can catch this replay. But yeah, man. I hope they get some clarity on that. And the whole thing's caught on camera too. That's what's so crazy. Obviously he didn't know that he was so much on camera for that. That was just brazen. So hopefully everything worked out. And they need to, that woman needs to be arrested as well, because that woman is evil. She set that dude up like that. She needs to be arrested. And both of them, she needs to face the same murder charges he does. Because yeah, that was outrageous. But like I said, be careful out here, family. And we will be back Friday. Right now, I'm trying to figure out. It might be normal time. I might move it up. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. And one of these times, what do y'all think about like a late, like a late joint, like like 10 o'clock on the West Coast time? Like, would y'all be up for that? Would y'all still be up going that late? I mean, because y'all are like, some of y'all out there on the East Coast. I mean, I'll be putting y'all, y'all could be like this with your phone. You gonna wake up to Fox News after I go off, or MSNBC, or the Breakfast Club, or whoever they play in your algorithm, because it's always somebody that I would never send you to. Like, don't none of my followers watch MSNBC, and they damn sure ain't watching Fox News like that. I know as soon as I go off, they probably shoot you straight over there. Shit. Uh-oh. Oh, well, Silent D was cooking. I know he was cooking, so he might have put that plate up. Buginas, you like you and Judah Queen, boy, y'all the night owls for real. Y'all be up burning the midnight hour. I wake up in the morning to be seeing. I wake up in the morning to be seeing like, damn, y'all was up for like 3 in the morning. Y'all be getting it. Oh man. No, he's right. Like I said, I knew he was cooking, so he's probably over there eating and listening. Yeah. Cause shoot, finally they left my chat alone because I was only talking about Satan, which is the father of Esau. But anyway, you can follow me on Instagram, beatzillapdx. You can follow me at Twitter, beatzillapdx. On Facebook, beatzillapdx. And on Patreon at beatzillapdx official. And let's see. You can also email me at at gmail.com. That's ourrealtruth@gmail.com. Not to be confused with this demon's dysphoria, his anti-utopia, which is basically looking for a totalitarian post-apocalyptic era, by the way. Post-apocalyptic. Yes. Me braid my daughter's hair. And listen to Easter. Oh, yes, that's right. Eastern time. I wish I could find me a hair braider. My wife never learned how to braid. Got me and two sons with hair and never. I guess we lucky I never had a girl. My wife would have had it, man, because she can plait her own joint, but she doesn't like braid her hair. She plaits, plait it up. So my wife she rocked the fro, but all of us have hair, so it's like none of us. She never braids, so all these years, it's like why you always see my hair like this. I may rock a fro from every now and then. This is just easy manage. You know what I'm saying? And when I grew up, people used to be like, "Oh man, you're mixed." No. Oh man, what do you put in your hair? What do you mean? What's that? Green grease? Huh? What? This is the green grease, the burger mark. This is green grease. Only difference is this texture of my hair. Yeah. You said you about to get twists? I would do twists. I wouldn't do dreads. I would do something that I could get taken out. But which the twists, you could take those out, right? Like take them out and go back to normal if you want. That I'd rock, But I also cornrows. I'll do it. Because my hair is long, but they start braiding my hair. See, I can get away with this because it doesn't look like his hair ain't that long. No, see, it ain't. It's just right here. See, my hair ain't gonna take you long at all. Oh man, you talk about the shrinkage. The shrinkage is real. My hair is down my back. But when they start braiding me, I'm like, oh Lord, your hair is much longer than I thought. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Oh Lord. You said twists and braids help. Yes. My wife is at the house, she'll plait her stuff up. Yes. Oh Lord. Now we up here talking about hair. Boy, I told you I could do this all night. I love talking to y'all. I love sharing with y'all. I really enjoy it. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Daughter's hair is real long, so you keep it braided. Oh, you kept it braided. Oh, and your boy's dreaded. Okay. It is easy. My grandma she was one of them like old country women, so she had an issue with little boys with hair braided. So as soon as my hair would get braided, I'd go over her house. Braids coming out. You ain't going nowhere with me with them braids in your hair. That's that old country superstition. Just like natural born left-handers. I'm a natural born left-hander. You're going to make that boy ride with his right hand. Them left-handed children be strange. Jeez. Rayvon Johnson. Yes, indeed. You rocking some twists right now? See, I got a chat full of natural hair. Oh, look at that. I got a chat full of natural hair over here. That's what we talking about. Yes, indeed. All the way from the West Coast to the East Coast. That's what's up. Man, oh man, oh man. At some point, We're going to have to get, because see, Tom Joyner's retired. We need somebody to take that mantle for us and our generation, if things ever open up for us to maybe do one of them like fan reunion type joints. You know what I'm saying? With the new black media and personalities of the such. You know what I mean? That would be dope. So, just putting it out in the wind, speaking it in the wind. We will never know what may transpire. One thing I look forward to is being in the environment of being around y'all, being around to break bread, come together, because that's one thing that all of us need. And I think that'd really be dope. So things I look forward to is looking forward to sharing more time with y'all, and hopefully, it's likewise. So if you feel so inclined to that you want to put a donation on it, you can do so at CashApp $beatzillapdx. That's CashApp $beatzillapdx. Also, you can hit PayPal at Zilla Muzak. That is ZillaMuzak. And of course, we will be here Friday for the weekly wrap up, which will, I might do a call in depending on what time I do it. So just stay tuned, stay posted. I will post it on my Instagram. I'll post it on my Twitter. So again, make sure you go to my Twitter and Instagram, beatzillapdx. Make sure you follow me there. Shout out to the United Empires of Alkebulon. My homegirl Tina Berry, my good sister Tina Berry. We got some things coming too, so I'm going to try to get her on this broadcast as well. To get her on here to chop it up, because she's been working hard at some things. So if you have not seen Tina Berry, it is not because she is idle. So trust me, it is not because she is idle. Tina Berry has been very busy. I'm glad to be rocking with her too. So, it's definitely a good thing, man. I'm happy. I came across some real good people in this thing here. And as things grow, we just going to keep it moving, y'all. So with that being said, you know how we do here. It's about time for me to go make a little bit of late night dinner. And, I got to do this for y'all real quick, though. Now, from a fake pork chop ass preacher to the real truth. Shalom, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night.
When you know who Satan is,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to kill him. No. The stone of truth.
Yes.
See, that's what you throw.
Yes, right.
Allah says, had we wished to take a pastime from before, surely we would have done it. Nay, we cast truth at falsehood till we knock out its brains. Every one of you that knows the truth, stand up and tell it from the mountaintop. Black people can't take it no more. So wherever you are on the job, in the factory, I don't care where you are. If you know the truth, stand up on the truth and tell Satan, who the hell are you to try and pick my friends? Farrakhan is God's man, and you are from the enemy of God. So to hell with you. Stand up on it like a man.